Have you ever prayed and all you heard was silence? You kept waiting for a sign, a word, a whisper from God. But heaven stayed quiet. You're not the first. There was once a man who stood before God, not with answers, but with questions. His name was Habakkuk, a prophet who dared to speak his pain to heaven. While others prophesied for God, Habakkuk spoke to him with trembling lips and a weary heart. And from that honest conversation came one of the most underrated yet deeply human books in the Bible. This is the story of a man who found faith when God was silent. This is the book of Habakkuk. The world around Habakkuk was dark. Corruption filled the land. The wicked prospered, and the righteous were crushed. So Habakkuk cried out, "Lord, how long must I call for help, and you do not listen?" It was not rebellion, it was relationship. A wounded believer asking an eternal God, "Why?" But God did not stay silent. He answered, yet his answer was not what Habakkuk expected. "I am raising up the Babylonians," God said, "a ruthless and impetuous nation." Imagine hearing that. Evil men will punish evil people. And somehow that's God's plan. Habakkuk was confused. How could a holy God use an unholy nation to correct his people? The prophet wrestled, not against God, but with his own understanding. Yet, in that wrestle, something changed. He realized faith is not built on what we see, but on who God is. And so Habakkuk said, "I will stand on my watchtower and wait to see what he will say to me." He didn't walk away. He waited. Then came God's answer, gentle yet eternal. "Write the vision," God said. "Make it plain upon tablets, that whoever reads it may run." The vision was this: the righteous will live by faith, not by feelings, not by sight, but by unwavering trust in God's plan. It wasn't a quick fix. It was a foundation for generations. That one line would later echo through Paul, through Luther, through centuries of faith. The just shall live by faith. The final chapter of Habakkuk is a song, a prayer, a surrender. The world around him still trembled. Crops failed. The fig tree bore no fruit. The stalls were empty. Yet Habakkuk's voice rose in faith. Though the fig tree does not blossom, and there are no grapes on the vines, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. In that silence he found strength. In the waiting he found worship. The book of Habakkuk is more than ancient words. It's the story of every believer who has ever felt forgotten, every heart that has waited on God in silence. It teaches us that faith isn't proven in comfort. It's proven in confusion. When the answer didn't change his world, Habakkuk changed his heart. He wrote a song, not of victory, but of trust. Even though the fig tree does not blossom, I will rejoice in the Lord. Sometimes we ask like Habakkuk, why God? Why the pain? Why the waiting? And heaven seems quiet. But silence does not mean absence. God is still working, beyond what eyes can see. The book of Habakkuk may be small, but its message is eternal. Faith is not built in comfort. It's built in confusion. Real faith is saying, even when I don't understand, I still trust you. That's where peace lives. That's where God's silence becomes a song. If this story touched your heart, share it. Someone else may need the reminder that God is still listening, even in the silence. The Book of Habakkuk. When faith speaks louder than sight.